Hello my crafting friends, I'm coming today with a birthday challenge video for Sybil, who's Sybil B here on YouTube. We're supposed to tell 5 things about us that we love, like, or what make us happy and the reason why. And the first thing that I love to do is I love to make things for other people and send surprise racks out. It just makes me so happy to make other people happy and to make their day. Sometimes somebody is having a difficult day, and it seems like those are the days that usually you get a piece of happy mail in the mail that really boosts your spirit and really makes your day. And I love doing that, especially when the recipients are so thoughtful and they're just so appreciative, and it just really makes my day. And another thing that really makes me really happy and I really enjoy is just all of my friends that I have made here on YouTube and in the crafting community. And they've really been a big help and an encouragement to me. And one of those is Sybil, and then Evie, who is Turquesadot here on YouTube. And it's really kind of been a difficult part of last year and a rough start to this new year. Just some changes. My mother-in-law moved down from another state, and my craft room is actually at her place. We had bought some property, some acreage a few years ago. There's an older house on it, and my husband loves to work outdoors, and I'm not really an outdoors girl. I love working on projects inside. So I had here we had this house that was pretty good size, and it was just vacant. So I moved all my craft stuff up there, so I had a huge craft room and a space all to myself, and I loved it. It was my happy place. And then my father-in-law passed away a couple of years ago, and we knew my mother-in-law could not live where she is at. She just turned 80 this year. No children around her, and 16 miles out in the country, and that's just not a good situation. So we started fixing the house up to have her move down here. So that happened, and it just kind of was a little difficult a situation to adjust. I was able to. She was gracious enough to let me keep my craft room there, but it's been just a change because I'm not really there by myself, and she's tried to respect that, and it's improving. But those YouTube friends were what helped me get through that difficult time and encouraged me to keep on crafting. And so that was has just been a real blessing. And number 3, this year I have started a new exercise program, and I'm just really liking the feeling that it gives my body, and my mind just helps me mentally and physically. So I've started to really like that. So that's just been a real positive thing also. And number 4, something that I really like to do and really enjoy is altering items. I used to just be a scrapbooker and card maker, but I found out that the thing I really enjoy doing the most is altering things, and it's just so fun to add different embellishments and to be creative. And so that is something that I really have enjoyed and really found that I like a lot. And then the 5th thing is I really like to be organized. I really love organizational things, and I'm the type of person that if my craft room and I'm working on a major project gets, just stuff everywhere, I have to completely stop the project and get everything put away and in its place and organized again. In fact, it's kind of funny because sometimes I feel like I spend more money on organizational tools and organizational products to put my stuff in than the actual products themselves. I'm always looking for new ways to store things like my dies, and I want them to be the most efficient that I can see what I have and use them and know how many oval dies I have and heart dies, so I'm not just rebuying the same things again. And even my rubber stamps, I've stored them in binders. I stored them in, smaller binders with the sleeves, but I find I really I'm toying with going with the Avery Ale pockets. I like stuff where you can see your stuff, you can flip through it, you know what you have, and you can use it. So those are my 5 things. And then she had a couple questions for us. And the first question is, which craft channel or video inspires you and is your personal favorite? I watch a ton of YouTube channels, and it's really hard to pick just one personal, favorite one. I would have to say, though, there is one channel that overall always inspires me and inspires me to create the same type of projects. And that would be Lydia, who is I Triple Dog Dare You here on YouTube. There's a lot of things that she creates that I find myself saying, oh, I have those same supplies. That is such a cute idea. And I find myself making those same things. And then I also love watching Bona, who's Live, Love, Scrap. And she has some wonderful tutorials. She has taught us so many wonderful things, like how to use the envelope punch board for just more than making envelopes, for making boxes. And her tutorials are always so easy to follow and understand what she's doing. So that's that question. And then the second one is, what are you looking forward to in 2014? And I would have to say, I'm, like I'd mentioned earlier in my questions, I'm really liking the fact that, I'm starting to regularly get an exercise routine down, because I think it's important that, as we're getting older, to really keep exercised and to keep healthy and stay fit, so that as we age, that our bodies are, staying in shape. And so that is just a real positive thing for me in 2014, because exercise I hate, really. It's not been something that I've gotten into the habit of doing. So, and then just in 2014, this year my theme craft-wise is use your stash. I have been crafting for 20 plus years, and you just collect and collect and collect, and I find myself in my craft room, this stuff kind of becomes a burden to me, and I can't tell you how many times I have, de-stashed stuff, but not really, sold it, but just gave it away. It's like, okay, I'm going to send this on to a fellow crafter who will appreciate it and actually use it. Because you buy stuff, and I think a lot of times that was kind of what would make me happy, just buying new stuff. It seems to be, it just keeps you happy. And so this year, my goal is just use my stash. I've been blessed with so many racks and winnings, and I really want to use up this stuff. I have so many paper packs. I did buy 2 or 3 new ones for Valentine's, but I had not bought a paper pack in months and months. And my goal is just to use it up. If I get tired of it, I've been taking, half the pack, and I share with another fellow crafter. It makes me happy, and then they're happy to get some new things to use as well. And it just feels so liberating to just use up your products. In the first week or so of the year, I made a lot of projects, and I was able to probably get rid of 4 or 5 packages of embellishments that I had in my studio for so long, just on 2 or 3 projects. And I want to continue with that. I have so much fabric and clothing that I've saved that, you know, it wasn't good enough to donate to the Goodwill because there was rips, tears, stains, and I kept it because I want to use the fabric for making fabric flowers. So I want to, you know, get motivated to make up a bunch of those, and it's kind of fun to send out, you know, handmade flowers to your crafting friends if you're doing swaps or racks. So thank you, ladies, for watching, and it's going to be fun to watch the other ladies' videos and to just, you know, learn more about each other as crafters, and just more about, you know, our own personal life. And this year is going to be a big year for me. My daughter will be graduating from high school this year, so that's going to be, you know, another big change. She'll be going off to college. She may stay here locally, but not sure. Maybe she'll move up and live with my mother-in-law, and if that's the case, then my craft room will be able to be moved back home. I'll move my son into her bedroom, and then my son's room right now has the laundry in his closet. The washer and dryer is, so that room, it's the smallest room in our house. It would become like my laundry craft room. So that might be taking place, so that'll be some big changes for the upcoming year. So like I say, it'll be fun to watch my subbies videos if you you know, join in the challenge for Sybil. It's always fun to learn more about our friends and their personal life, and, you know, what they like and what's going on in their lives. So thank you, ladies, for watching, and have a wonderful day.